Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays, the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I'm gonna break your brain. I'm gonna break your brain for a second. There we go. The video frame was slightly off. Hopefully, on my end I did something. If it looks like nothing happened, just, you know, roll with it. It's a big episode. We never lose this game, but it's a big episode because we are looking for win 30 right here. 2 HMB, 769Z. Good rate of fire, good damage. Speed could be better. HP is fine. This strikes me as an above average run, but certainly not nearly as strong as our last run was. But, you know, very few runs are going to be that strong. We also, I mean, we got Brimstone. We got Mega extremely early. It was in our first deal with the devil, which we didn't even have to earn. We got there. We were going to get there anyway, but we did get it via a red chest on a cursed room or something. So, or just a red chest normally, I think. It was just, like, preordained to be victorious. You know, I have to point out, like, as well, there's such a psychological shift. If I had 1 HP and I was doing this room, I would be crapping my pants. Because we have 2 HP, it's all, like, light and airy. And dare I suggest that I'm probably doing better because of the fact that I'm able to be a little bit more, you know, loose as I start the run here. Now, I'm very concerned about a pill there. Let me try this. In the end, this is fine. And we get small rock out of it, which helps out our rate of fire and our damage. Hourglass or Kamikaze? I really feel like Hourglass is not good. Kamikaze is generally bad, but could be good in the future. But we'll see. Right now, I like it because I didn't have any bombs until just then. So if I find a Tinted Rock, especially now, the odds are that by losing half of a red heart, I can pick up a spirit heart or more. So, most of the time, this is going to pay dividends. A pill is just a little too scary right now. You know what? I'm going to continue to use Kamikaze to do this for now. Because, well, as long as we have no spirit hearts, I'll continue to use Kamikaze to do it at least until the next floor, when it would ruin our deal with the devil chance. Because for now, I'd rather save the bomb. All other things are considered equal right now. And in fact, I think I'm going to use the bomb to try to find a second secret room right away and hope that it's an eternal heart. Burns me up a little bit, but life goes on. Thank God our damage is actually... It's better than good. Our damage is great here early. 7 rate of fire and 5.5 damage, roughly. This is a recipe for Ragman not really being too difficult. I almost never complain about this stat, but I really feel like shot speed is something that would be useful. Range might help, and the luck is whatever it is, but I'm still undecided about whether luck is really worth anything at all in this game. Sometimes it seems to help out, sometimes it seems to be trashed here, or inconsequential. The details of my life are quite inconsequential. My childhood was typical. Luge lessons in Rangoon. It's a quote from the first Austin Powers movie. I believe that movie is called Austin Powers. International Man of Mystery. I will try this. I think we're strong enough and resilient enough to be poised for a great shift on this floor if we're lucky enough to, you know, get something half decent here, which unfortunately we really weren't, but we might be able to swing this into getting enough money to go to the shop. And if we can get enough money to go to the shop, pick up a decent item, who knows? You know what we're really looking for is some kind of... Wow, that was extremely dumb. Some kind of... Wow! Help me! Help me! Okay. Some kind of bomb immunity would be nice. Losing a whole spirit heart there is not nice, though. Apparently I'm going to describe the entire run in degrees of niceness. That room was not nice, dude. Totally not gnarly. Hopefully this turns out to be a nice payout here, though. Did I say payout? I mean peyote. Peyton Manning. Luck up, okay. Not what I'm looking for, but not terrible. Or should I say not nice. Okay, this bit has gone on way too far. The shop is now probably... I mean, our best chance of getting a deal with the devil is just not getting hit. But our second best chance... Wow, we're going to get hit. We didn't get hit. Oh, my God. And this is a huge shift for us because this Joker card we can use on the next floor. Our second best chance is definitely going to the shop buying a Spirit Heart, and then if we get hit, it's not that big of a deal. That tiny spider could have caused me a lot of problems. Wait, let me rephrase that as if I'm, like, on Storage Wars on A&E. That tiny spider is causing me a huge problem. There's no way I'm letting Dave Hester get that. Are Storage jokes, or Storage Wars jokes, still relevant in any context whatsoever? You're gonna say, were they ever? They were. There was a time when you could get a laugh out of a Storage Wars joke. I promise you that. That day may have passed. This is a tough one, huh? I think you grab this and ignore Guppy temporarily because piercing shots is worth so much. Never hit the spacebar ever again. We're completely in the Macbeth principle territory right now, by the way. We'd like to buy a Spirit Heart, and there is none for sale. I will purchase Chaos. Chaos came. Yera. Hold up a sec. Let's go. Is this still a health upgrade? We're gonna have to check. Just pop Hangman to get it out of the way. We got 2 Joker cards. We got 2 AWAZs as well. So drop an AWAZ. Drop a second AWAZ. Place a bomb. That's a lot of money, actually. It is a health upgrade. Oh my god. Well, that turned out extremely well. I would actually... And you know what? I think I will go back to the deal with the devil and pick up Guppy's collar. Now that we have the opportunity to do so. And that was a really good compromise there. Just a really good shop. I was content to roll a pretty glass cannon-y build, but I'm also pleased that I don't have to. Pretty sick that we almost died right there, too. I have no idea how Eye of Greed even works. But I trust that it does. Now, our speed is 0.68. All I ask is you give me an opportunity to get the blood bag. That's it. Just one blood bag. And I'll get out of your hair forever. 0.68 speed is highly terrible. I think it's probably worth it for high damage piercing shots, but we didn't have to do this, but I blew it up because I was like, you know, let's be cool here. No boss? Shouldn't be a boss, yeah. I blew it up because I was like, I don't want to be too aggressive with it right now. I will spend the bomb and a key to get a sack. I guess I'm hoping for like an Eternal Heart or something just to keep us as fresh as possible here. So after all this, last thing I'm going to check is second secret room, probably right there. And it's going to give us a bunch of runes. And we're going to hope we don't get rushed down and murdered. Thank you. Berkano. Easy pop. Dagaz, please. Perthro. Onsus. Blank rune. That was a blank Yera. Another Perthro. Okay, so we're... take the Perthro rune back into the shop. We're going to take a lot of time on this floor. This is a pretty important moment, potentially. Little Steven is definitely not worth it. I'm trying to divine. Like, can I get a speed upgrade from the shop? I don't believe so. Okay, Cambion Conception, I'll rock. I've just remembered as well that I have Chaos, which is why I'm getting... I really could get a speed upgrade there, because I could get a speed upgrade anywhere. There's no real reason to pop an Onsus. We're keeping Joker card and taking it with us here. Alright, let's get out of here. I think it's okay. The run seems okay to me. Our speed is very bad. That's the big thing right now. And I will absolutely take Guppy's Paw and then immediately roll it. So we're one guppy item away from having a pretty close to guaranteed victory. We're also the luckiest people on planet Earth. Our random pill from the vanity happened to be a health upgrade. So you can't buy that kind of luck. Just like the Beatles said. I don't play so much to Zany. Zany can't buy me luck, can't buy me. Dude, do you ever think about like what the Beatles would be like if they stuck around? Because I don't want to be... Like, I know this might insult some people out there and their musical tastes. So I always give this preamble, because I feel like on the internet, differing opinions, especially with respect to something in the media sphere, are oftentimes met with hostility. You know, if somebody's like, I really like Coldplay, someone's going to reply, ugh, it's the most pedestrian possible format of rock and roll, if you could even call it that. More like snooze and yawn. But I always, like, you know, at least for like the last decade or so, whatever you want to listen to doesn't bother me at all. Live your life. But I will say, most bands that were great at one point in their existence got stinky at some point in their existence as well. I'll pay for butt bombs, by the way, and I'm happy to do so. But, you know, there's some good examples. Rolling Stones, they have some great albums earlier in their discography. Are they still good? Well, they're still performing, but, you know, their studio albums that have come out since, like, the year 1990 are pretty bad. You know, the radio station, whenever it happens, which is like once every 18 years or something like that now, but, you know, they play the single for like a week and then they go back to playing I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Where did I drop? Did I never pick up another Joker card? Am I a fool? No, I used the Joker card on this floor to get Guppy. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's just leave then. We're set. We can get back on schedule to potentially make Boss Rush. Another great example, in my opinion at least, is U2. U2, I consider myself a U2 fan. That's not a great opinion to have on the internet these days, because Bono is not very well liked by the internet at large. It's the South Park treatment, and yeah, he's a little insufferable. He's done more for charity than I ever will, but anyway, Joshua Tree, amazing album. Lots of classics from back then as well. You know, Pride in the Name of Love, probably one of my favorite songs ever made. But then, you know, hello, hello, my place converted gold. You know, they just got a little overly commercial, and, you know, even for hitting that commercial level, they didn't really knock it out of the park. So I always wonder if, like, you know, maybe it was merciful for the legacy of the Beatles that they broke up. Not so much that, you know, the members have half died, but, well, they haven't half died. Half of the members have died. Let's not be ambiguous, but, you know, maybe that saved them from a weird period where they like, hey, Paul, hip-hop's really taking off. Shall we try our hand at it? Straight out of Croydon. That joke sort of worked. I'm okay with it. Is that a health upgrade? It is, because we verped it, right? Crazy bunch of lads named the Beatles. That's right, I know what Croydon is. Dude, we would be dead on this run were it not for the incredible existence of all of these health upgrades that have just been showing up over and over. Like a monkey with a miniature symbol. What the heck are we supposed to do with this 2 of diamonds, though? We're still not out of the woods even close to it yet, but the run's looking... Definitely, it was looking like a snack right now. Or maybe there'd be like a weird, kind of like EDM Beatles track now, with James Blake on it. When I'm 64-bit. Will you still bleep me? Will you still bloop me? When I'm 64-bit. Every time you look at uninstaller, then you gotta think, what's my OS? You will think, and you... Okay, I don't know. Injected dependencies. Apparently my... EDM to me is just songs about mundane computer-based stuff. That's, yeah. When I met DJ Rehab and I shook his hand at Champions of Fire 2, I said, thank you for all your hard work in the computer advocacy scene. Not enough people know what a dependency injection is. And he said, security. Okay. This guy's not shooting, which is like the worst possible thing he could do for his own survival. I love it. You will be killed. We will probably get a deal with the devil. And we did indeed. That deal with the devil contains no guppy items, but possibly some health upgrades. It does contain a health upgrade, so we'll pop that. It's highly rare. Hey, a tears upgrade too. It's highly rare for a run to give you. I mean, every single HP upgrade we've gotten has been from a tears upgrade, I think, at this point. Except for the moldy bread, I guess. Which allowed us to take Death's Touch and has been a positive for us, minus the speed downgrade, but is looking decent. One guppy item away from finishing the job here, but I can't really afford to get over there. I mean, I could kamikaze over there, but it seems sort of cost prohibitive. You know what? I think I'm gonna 2 of diamonds right away. I don't know how that's gonna work with, like, Eye of the Keeper, or Eye of Greed, whatever the heck this item is called, but I feel like the more money I have, the more of those freezing shots I get, and then the idea is I get more money on the back end as well, because of the, when they explode after being frozen, they give you a bunch, right? I don't know, I feel like Eye of Greed might be bad. It might be bad in the sense that it puts your finances in a weird spot, but I could, and you know, it's not really humility, it's more the fact that it's happened 1,000 times. It could actually be great and just be a byproduct of me not understanding how the item works, so I'm not using it appropriately. Wouldn't be the first or 21st time that had happened. Can't get you. I got you. Speed upgrade, please. Ooh, I'll take it. So we transformed into Guppy, and we're gonna maintain that Guppy transformation. This is, you gotta say it, NL. Once you go that far, you got the story of a girl cried a river and down the hole. Okay, now I've purged the curse for 1 more year. Please. Really should not have gone for that. I don't think we have chaos anymore. Let me look for a magic mush real quick. So every floor we're gonna reroll, which is fine because I think that this current combination is not necessarily very good. But we are gonna keep the Guppy transformation, which is very good. So we'll head down here. And I'm just, I don't know, keeping Kamikaze out of a sense of inertia right now, I suppose. No new transformations, but Tech X. So we should be real strong on this floor. Real slow again as well, but real strong nonetheless. Watch out for number 2. Death card. This would be a great floor. It's actually like the perfect opportunity for us to do boss rush. But I'll just tell you straight up, you know, as part of my newfound like methodology, I also want to point out, if I may, sometimes I feel a need to leap into my own defense, even though it's probably a bad habit. You know, I think people mostly want to see me succeed, but you know, I got this hair trigger when people like accuse me of being unzany in the interest of winning. I'm like, first off, I've earned it through years of dedicated Zane service. Secondly, Yera Death. Ugh. Well, Yera, also Yera the Blank Rune though. Secondarily, this is zany. Without a second thought, I jumped in and said, you know what? Let's re-roll our entire run. And it's not just re-rolled once, it's re-rolled forever. We have no idea, you know, where this run is going to end. It could end up in an amazing spot, and it could end up being literally garbage tier. So, but we're probably not going to do Hush. Beelzebub? Gotta be close. if we haven't seen it already. Like, if you get 2 transformations, like maybe we got Guppy and Beelzebub at the same time, we wouldn't have seen the second one, so it's hard for me to know if we have Beelzebub. But we're not going to do Hush, because, like, Hush and the Void, essentially it's like, you know, one bad roll could kill our entire streak, so we're going to avoid that for the time being. One bad roll could still kill our entire streak on the, on any floor, really. Give me Diplopia. This is going to be a weird one. Not worth anything, unfortunately. But it's more likely to ruin our run if it comes on a more difficult floor. So, forgive me, I'm going to skip the item room because it's going to get rerolled anyway. What I'm going to go for is a quantity of item instead. So, we're going to go in here. We might want to look for a spacebar item because we actually hold those. Speedball. No spun, but faster regardless. No deal. Take the Polaroid. Double everything with Diplopia. And then you want to take the bottom row. So we definitely, I think, want to take Book of Shadows, which will just pop immediately. I'll take Libra. I'll take the Virus. That's spun. And then do I take the Virus again? Do I take Libra again? Do I take any of these other items? Like, I don't know if any of the other ones even benefit from being taken again is the thing. I don't know what happened there. Oh, you're still alive. Your health bar completely disappeared, so. Book of Shadows is a really nice get for us, though. And it also, you know, it's a kind of perfect get for a run like this because it protects us on runs where we don't really know what's going to happen to us in the future, so why not? It's not like we can get a second spun, and Book of Shadows shouldn't take us closer to Bookworm, because I believe the same book doesn't count twice. Mom's Pad, we should take once maybe to get to the Mom transformation, but the Mom transformation is worth so little. So it's really like, Libra gives us extra consumables. I guess that would probably be my next call, but very, very minor. And I also don't know, by the way, the Libra effect might stick with us after we leave this run. Or Libris run? It was a pun that almost came out sounding like it was about the Second World War, which was unintentional, but that's the risk you run when you do these intellectual jokes. Don't blow yourself up with your own bombs, you fool. Just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Well, those astute Isaac players amongst you will note that there is really no reason we should be ever losing HP on a run in which we have Book of Shadows active. Especially if we can just run in there and get a second Book of Shadows to hold for now. But I would consider that, you know, this actually went pretty well. You know, I definitely do not think that we got a poor setup or anything like that. We could use Temperance, and we could really use a speed upgrade, so like there's something to be said about that, but sure. Let's take our second Libra. I'm very sorry, Mom's Pad, but you're highly unnecessary in our current situation. Let's just hope for a decent reroll, and we're doing okay. Yes, mother. We've got the Mom transformation even without Mom's Pad. Give me a moment here. Okay. I love Rubber Cement. So many, like, surprising tier effects as a result of it. But the thing with the Missing No is that you can... Oh, we got 20/20 and triple shot here. That's what's happening. You can never be comfortable with Missing No. Guppy is a huge start. So, like, although I would love to say, like, oh, I would have taken Missing No in any situation, definitely the fact that we were 2 out of 3 Guppy items towards the transformation was a big kind of influence. And then beyond that, the fact that, you know, we got the first one, or the third one, I should say, on the first roll is a huge surprise. So it all worked out really nicely. But I probably would have taken it regardless. I think. So as long as we don't get... What we're really worried about is getting like... Hey, you shoot 1,000 shots that go in 1,000 directions. And they all have fire mine attached to them and you don't have explosion immunity. That's the one most likely. That or like a Ipecac with kind of the same thing. Or, hey, you have 0 range and an incredible rate of fire but poor damage, but the shots explode. Really, you're kind of getting a glimpse of like the archetypes that could end this run at this point. If we get anything that explodes and we don't have explosion immunity, we need range. If we don't have range, things are going to be a little tough. At least for one floor. But it's looking to me like, 30 wins is coming hot and heavy here. What's the difference between hot and heavy and fast and furious? And do any of them have any relation to cookies and cream? I do not know. I do not know. 100% deal with the devil chance. I don't know. What do we want? We want anything that works towards a transformation, which right now is... Well, we already have Spun, we already have Guppy, we already have Mom. So, like... Beelzebub? No, Beelzebub is Lord of the Flies. I'm thinking of Leviathan, which is demonic. I don't even know what the Leviathan transformation is. You know, while I'm on my Isaac soapbox, I already talked a lot about non-Isaac related stuff last episode, so like, we can talk a little Isaac. I would love to see a transformation rework. Guppy's amazing, maybe too good, but I digress. Lord of the Flies is cool. Spun is cool. The rest of the transformations is like... When you get them, you're like, Usually, I never get the Mom transformation and go, oh, that sucks. But I definitely also never get the Mom transformation and go, oh, we win now. Unless we have, what's the other alternative? We could have the Mom transformation and, like, Nod Leaf or something like that. Alright, let's go up. We have Onsus for right now. Couple more floors of safe runs and life's okay. This is a Dr. Fetus run, which is dangerous. And I just popped Onsus on a room in which it could not matter less. But that's okay. We got good bombs. Like, we have unlimited bombs, but we also have good bombs. Oh, we got an item out of Sack Lunch. Is that what Sack Lunch does? Is after you get hit 70 times, it gives you an HP upgrade? There is a theme to this run, and it's an interesting one. The theme is, friends in unexpected places. We've gotten so much HP from an unusual bevy of suppliers. What a world. Probably like 5 HP upgrade pills and then Sack Lunch. Not like we needed the Sack Lunch play, but... So, this is almost a killable reroll, but it's not going to kill us. Even with all the bad damage I'm taking, we're coming through in the clutch here. Take an item that probably, presumably means nothing to us, please. Pheromone. And I'll play this guy. It looks so good. Dude, 30 wins. That's a whole month of Isaac wins. After going through a period, I gotta admit, we had like 3 months of being like a little spotty in Isaac. I feel like this month, it's almost been like a cleanse, but actually scientifically verifiable to have been beneficial for me. Like, I feel like I'm a better Isaac player than I've been in a year, maybe. Just from this last month of playing. We refocused, got rid of some bad habits, probably reinforced some that will rear their ugly head later. Justice will take. We definitely do not want the left hand. It's good, and we've kept a little Zane alive, clarified our rules about a hush, delirium, etc., etc. We got a marriage of Zane and responsibility. It's a very groovy combination, baby. All we need is just not absolute trash on the chest, and we are set. Does not appear to be trash. Oh, very much does not appear to be trash. And thank God we got the fungi transformation. Oh, with Deadeye, this is awesome. We have 1 rate of fire and 15 damage. We do have Isaac's Heart. I didn't even factor that in as like a possible run killer, but it does exist. But, you know, the damage we're going to get out of this is just silly. Keeping in mind that by using Book of Shadows, we can also just walk into enemies and then absolutely destroy them. We might have Explosivo, or we might have like some kind of fruitcake tiers, $3 bill. I don't know, some combination thereof. So I'm just kind of taking a moment to be sentimental, if you will. You know, there were a couple of scares between 20 and 30 on this run. The big one was when I accidentally picked the Lost, but we did manage to make that run work. And then, if I'm being real with you, the second most dangerous run was probably this one, right after that deal with the devil. That was like the one where we took Death's Touch to go down to 1 HP. That was like the inflection point where this run could have gone into a terrible spot. After that, and really after the Guppy transformation with Missing No, it became real unlikely that things were going to hit or be compromised to a permanent end. But yeah, there was a brief moment where I was like, maybe I shouldn't have taken that deal with the devil, and you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have. We got bailed out, but it may not happen like that in the future. But now we can focus on 30 to 40, which is really just a precursor to 40 to 50, of course. 50 is a huge milestone, but let's not get our hopes up. That's gonna do it. I'm securing the victory. That's 30 in a row. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.